Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Welcome back. I love to see you here. To me, it means you're improving. You were walking ahead, and I love to see your progress. Today, rule number 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. Hello, Jack. This is Jack, ladies and gentlemen. Children can be damaged as much or more by a lack of incisive attention as they are by abuse, mental or physical. This is damage by omission rather than commission, but it is no less severe and long-lasting. Children are damaged when their mercifully inattentive parents fail to make them sharp and observant and awake and leave them instead in an unconscious and undifferentiated state. Children are damaged when those charged with their care, afraid of any conflict or upset, no longer dare to correct them and leave them without guidance. I can recognize such children on the street. They are vague, unfocused. They are leaden and dull instead of golden and bright. They are uncarved blocks, trapped in a perpetual state of waiting to be. Such children are chronically ignored by their peers. This is because they are not fun to play with. Modern parents are simply paralyzed by the fear that they will no longer be liked or even loved by their children if they chastise them for any reason. They want their children's friendship above all and are willing to sacrifice respect to get it. This is not good. A child will have many friends, but only 2 parents, if that. And parents are more, not less, than friends. Friends have very limited authority to correct. You can discipline your children, or you can turn that responsibility over to the harsh, uncursing, judgmental world. And the motivation for the latter decision should never be confused with love. Every child should also be taught to comply gracefully with the expectations of civil society. Parents must reward those attitudes and actions that will bring their child success in the world outside the family, and use threat and punishment when necessary to eliminate behaviors that will lead to misery and failure. What no means in the final analysis is always, if you continue to do that, something you do not like will happen to you. Otherwise, the no means nothing. If you are not thinking such things through, then you are not acting responsibly as a parent. You are leaving the dirty work to someone else who will be much dirtier doing it. Take responsibility for their discipline. You take responsibility for the mistakes you will inevitably make while disciplining. You can apologize when you were wrong and learn to do better. You love your kids after all. If their actions make you dislike them, think what an effect they will have on other people who care much less about them than you. Those other people will punish them severely by omission or commission. Don't allow that to happen. A child who pays attention instead of drifting and can play and does not whine and is comical but not annoying and is trustworthy, that child will have friends wherever he goes, wherever she goes. His teachers will like him or her, and so will his or her parents. If he or she attends politely to adults, he or she will be attended to, smiled, and happily instructed. He will thrive in what can so easily be a cold, unforgiving, and hostile world. Clear rules make for secure children and calm, rational parents. Clear principles of discipline and punishment balance mercy and justice so that social development and psychological maturity can be optimally promoted. Clear rules and proper discipline help the child and the family and society establish, maintain, and expand the order that is all that protect us from chaos and the terrors of the underworld, where everything is uncertain, anxiety-provoking, hopeless, and depressing. There are no greater gifts that a committed and courageous parent can bestow. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. Comment here. The biggest mistakes parents make nowadays. What is the biggest mistake that we parents make when we educate our kids? Comment here. I want to see and read your answer. Thank you very much. I am Felipe Gibi. See you next class. Today, rule number 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world.